MainPlace Mall, formerly Santa Ana Fashion Square, is a shopping mall that opened in 1958. If you've clicked onto this video, then you know what today is. It's Monday, Mall Madness. Every Monday I'll be releasing a new video on a defunct or maybe not so defunct mall and its history. Make sure you stick around to the very end of the videos. I'd like to see if you, the viewer, are paying attention. So if you haven't already, hit that subscribe button and smash that notification bell so you get notified of my latest mall video, defunct store, or my Throwback Thursday videos. Leave a suggestion or a comment for a future video. Thanks. Southern California Bullock's Realty Company selected Orange County for the location of their first Fashion Square shopping center. It would be built in the northern corporate limits of Santa Ana on a 45-acre parcel. The site was located 31 miles southeast of downtown Los Angeles and was adjacent to the Santa Ana Freeway, which had opened to traffic in 1956. Bullock's Fashion Square was a 560,000 square foot complex consisting of 8 store blocks. At its official grand opening, held on September 17, 1958, Bullock's Fashion Square had 32 tenants. A 4-level, 336,000 square foot Bullock's department store was the chain's 6th branch and would serve as its anchor. Other tenants included Harris & Frank, Desmond's, J.J. Haggerty's, See's Candy. There was also lushly landscaped courts and concourses displaying 400 trees and 10,000 plants. Floral arrangements were replaced 4 times a year to reflect the changing seasons. A 3-level, 30,000 square foot I Magnin would serve as the second anchor. As the Fashion Square was being built, a 240,000 square foot strip center was constructed on an adjacent 16.5-acre site. Metcalf Plaza housed a 40,000 square foot Food Giant supermarket, a 26,000 square foot S.H. Kress 5 and Dime, Sally Shop's Ladies Wear, Thrifty Drugs, Richmond Brothers Menswear, and a Tom McCann Shoes. These stores opened in early 1959. When the mall first opened in 1958, the center cost Bullock's $11.5 million to build, and it was designed by Pereira and Luckman, a popular architect in the area. The mall also featured a Jolly Roger restaurant. There was parking for 3,000 cars, and on opening day drew crowds of over 40,000 people from across Orange County. As Bullock's opened similar Fashion Square malls in other Southern California cities, the venue was renamed the Santa Ana Fashion Square. The Garden Grove Freeway, which passed directly north of the Fashion Square, opened to traffic in 1967. In 1978, a multi-level parking garage sitting west of the I Magnin was added. By this time, the complex, promoted as Santa Ana Fashion Square, was in decline. The venue had operated under 3 owners since 1958, with the latest being completely uninterested in any type of renovation or expansion. The city of Santa Ana was desperate to see their city's minor league shopping hub brought up to date. A new downtown for Orange County was envisioned, which would take the place of past its prime Fashion Square. The MainPlace project was to include a 1 million square foot shopping gallery, luxury hotel, and 3 office towers, all of these linked by a system of sky bridges. The owner of the property, Chicago's Draper and Kramer, balked at the redevelopment project. They were eventually bought out at great expense. With this roadblock removed, demolition of the Fashion Square was able to get underway in late 1985. A 3-level, fully enclosed mall was built at a cost of over $300 million, incorporating the existing Bullock's. The northwest parking structure was left standing, with 2 new parking structure facilities constructed. The prospective office towers and hotel were dropped from the final plan. MainPlace Santa Ana was dedicated on September 26, 1987. The Santa Ana MainPlace, as I used to call it, was now a 1.1 million square foot retail mall. On February 14, 1987, iMagnin ultimately decided not to remain at the mall and therefore closed. Along with Bullock's, there was a 3-level, 150,000 square foot Nordstrom's, a 3-level, 142,000 square foot J.W. Robinson's opened. The complex also included a 17-bay MainPlace main course food court and an American multi-cinema MainPlace Theater 6 multiplex. This venue had showed its first features on September 25, 1987. The Santa Ana MainPlace was also featured in the opening scenes to the 1990 motion picture Kindergarten Cop, starring Arnold Schwarzenegger. A 3-level, 150,000 square foot May Company opened its doors in May of 1991. The shopping center now encompassed approximately 1.1 million leasable square feet and housed 195 stores and services under its roof. This is around the time that I started shopping at this mall. On January 31, 1993, May Company and J.W. Robinson's merged together and closed both stores. They would reopen under the Robinson's Main nameplate. The old May Company morphed into Robinson's Main North, Women's and Children's, with the former Robinsons reopening as Robinson's May South, Men's and Furniture. In May of 1996, the Bullock store closed and reopened as Macy's. By the year 2000, MainPlace Santa Ana was owned by Rodamco. Australia's Westfield acquired 14 Rodamco malls in May of 2002, including the MainPlace property. It was immediately renamed the Westfield Shopping Town MainPlace, which was shortened to Westfield MainPlace in June of 2005. More changes occurred during 2006 and 2007. The Sixplex Cinema had closed and reopened under new management during 1999. It closed and reopened with new management on October 20th, 2006. It was now promoted as Picture Show at MainPlace. The Robinson's May South store closed and became a Macy's Men's and Home. Later in the year, the Robinson's May North operation closed and was sold to Westfield. It reopened as a JCPenney on March 4th, 2007. Forever 21 relocated into the lower level of the old iMagnin space in November of 2007, establishing a 21,000 square foot 21 Forever store. The main MainPlace Macy's in the old Bullock's building was renovated during 2012, with retail area expanded into old office and storage space. New mattress and men's wear departments were installed. The Macy's Men's and Home store was shuttered, with its merchandise incorporated into the new main Macy's store. In 2014, Westfield announced a $50 million MainPlace makeover. The vacant Macy's Men and Home would be divided into 7 tenants, the largest of these being Ashley HomeStore, a 24-hour fitness and a round 1 bowling and amusement center. In December of 2015, Westfield sold the mall to a consortium that was headed by Centennial Real Estate Company and included Montgomery Street Partners and USAA Real Estate Company. Ashley HomeStore became the first tenant to open on November 14, 2014. It was followed by a 24-hour fitness and a Round 1, which were dedicated in mid-2015. 4 sit-down restaurants were also installed as part of the renovation. These were Penny Cafe, DXL, Lucille Smokehouse Barbecue, and Volcano. On March 17, 2017, Nordstrom's closed. It was an original anchor when MainPlace opened in September of 1987. I recently visited this mall for the first time since 2004. A lot has changed and many of the mall tenants are now mom and pop stores that are prevalent in most malls around Southern California, with it being a shoe store, a cell phone accessory, an anime store, K-pop store, or other similar type stores hoping to draw in the younger customers. Times have changed and many of the stores of my childhood that are at this mall are now gone. Congratulations, you made it this far into the video.
When I find you. Pop quiz, hotshot.
So let's see how close you were paying attention to my video. So how many anchor stores closed in this mall? So if your answer was 8, give yourself a hand. You were paying attention. Thanks for watching. So what do you remember about this mall? Be sure to hit that like button, leave a comment or a suggestion for a mall from your childhood, or how about your favorite mall? Thanks for watching, and don't forget to subscribe to Eric C. Productions.